70% of women have low libido. Libido tends to be our highest in our 20s. And for guys, it peaks in their 20s and gradually tapers off, where women, we decrease after menopause. Research by the Kinsey Institute found that people aged 18 to 29 have sex on an average of 112 times a year, about twice a week. 30 to 39s have sex about 86 times a week, which averages about 1.6 times a week. And 40 to 49 group are an average of 69 times a week. What the hell happened to women over 60? I'm over 60 and I can't find any stats on us. It just says it diminishes. What the fuck? That's not cool. It's not cool. I did some reels recently on my Facebook and they just exploded, and it went, wow, okay, I need to talk more about libido because it's a very real thing that it's so low in so many people and or gone. So let's get into it. So where do we actually start with libido? I'm all about living from a place of prevention. Don't wait to lose your libido. And if you're there, don't worry. I'm going to give you some ideas. In preparation, hormonally, as we age, and it doesn't matter if you're a guy or a chick, but as we age, absolutely, our libido, our juices for life come from the hormones that are produced. And so stress, worry, overwork, life, all those kind of things tend to tax our adrenal glands, which is where all those hormones are actually produced. And we can arrive at any time in life with a low libido. In my clinic, I saw people of all ages. They just have so much of life going on, stress, worry, overwork, family, all that stuff. And it's almost like the body goes, you have got way too much life happening at the moment. You do not have the energy to make a baby and bring it into the world. So I'm just going to shut that thing off. And it does. So think about when you want to start coming from a place of prevention, that you're wanting to get your body to be strong, fit, and vital all the way through your life so that your libido doesn't drop. Let's think about it. First, I think that we need to feed our body. And I've done so many podcasts on that. I'm not going to focus on that in this podcast, apart from eat close to nature and behave in your eating nice and healthy, all your fresh fruit and veg and all your good quality proteins and all your good fats and things in the diet. I'll talk about fats a little bit with this, but feed your body well 80% of the time. Really important. Same as exercise. We need to move our body daily. And I don't like exercise. I surf because I love surfing, but just, I'm not the gym kind of chick. I'm not that kind of person, but I know the importance of moving my body daily. Think about it. It's circulation and it's energy. If you're stagnant, it's stagnant too. Okay. So when it comes to exercise, a couple of things in particular I think are really useful because they actively replenish the adrenal glands. And that's things like yoga, Qigong, Pilates, Tai Chi. If your body is running tired, flogging yourself in the gym and going for a 10K run is not going to make you horny. It's just not. It's going to make your body more tired. So particularly things like yoga, a big part of my practice as a naturopath for many years was I did natural fertility management, and I would help women get pregnant when they were having trouble getting pregnant. And I used to really encourage them to take up yoga. And in fact, there was one position in yoga that I really recommended that you did. And it was about bringing circulation to the pelvic area. Okay, so it's really simple. I can give you this is the one to do, and it's nice and relaxing. You lie on your back on the floor and you raise your legs straight up in the air, perpendicular to your body. Now, using a wall as a support is a simple, easy way to do it. So imagine you shuffle your bum up to the wall, put your legs in the air, and just relax. And it absolutely helps to draw energy and draw circulation into that pelvic area. And it's dead set relaxing. If you can lay there even 5-10 minutes a day, just deep breathing, it is a wonderful technique to help bring energy back to that whole pelvic area. And I used it extensively with so many women. I was helping them get pregnant. No, and as me at 60, I'm not going to get pregnant by sticking my legs up the wall. However, I know the importance of still having all of your body with a good, strong circulation to it. We want to also stay connected. And again, when we're stressed, it's really easy for people to withdraw. But that social interaction is important for, again, just getting that juiciness in life going. So if you've found yourself through, whether, you got little kids now and you're just thinking, oh, I'm just surviving, whatever it is, you want to still plug into the community, find your tribe, find your people where you can just feel supported, because it's that plugged inness again, that helps us just have your body go, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I am the biggest fan of adaptogens. I've talked about them in so many podcasts. It's endless because they're the biggest influence, I think, on our body in as a class of herbs. So adaptogens directly impact our hormones, and hormones are directly impacting our libido. So adaptogens are a class of herbs that help our body to literally adapt to stress. So we want to have that part of our body just dealing with life. So we've got reserves to keep going, doing all the fun, juicy things in life. So I'll chuck a link in the show notes to my adaptogens. So check them out there. From an aromatherapy point of view, I am an aromatherapist as well. And, the flowery essential oils help our heart and help us feel kind of safe. What I know in life is that we've all had past hurts, whether it's from past loves or we've lost someone, whatever. We put walls up around us, and it can be bloody hard to get those walls down sometimes and to feel safe and to open our heart. And if you don't have your heart open, trust me, the other bits aren't going to be open so well either. So rose essential oil in particular, it's a beautiful essential oil, whether you just use a drop over your heart chakra, between your breast kind of area. It's a wonderful essential oil that just helps you to feel, kind of safe and luscious in life. It's not an aphrodisiac. It helps you feel safe. And I swear a glass of water will be an aphrodisiac if you want it to be, where we've got to feel safe in nature, in life, for any kind of, libido to come back. So start with things like that. Hormonally get your body in the right space, but also open our heart. We've all had hurts in the past. We have a bit of a wall up or a lot of a wall up. I remember when I was beginning my relationship with my now wife, it was like, I did work. I went and saw a kinesiologist to absolutely do work to make sure that, I had my heart wide open so that I could let the love in and give love. You've got to give and receive love. You've got to be able to, have those walls gone. Rose essential oil was an absolute part of that for me as well. I've had hurts and things in life in the past. We all have. Think about using some essential oils maybe. I'll put a link in the show notes to my love blend. Yes, I have a blend that contains rose essential oil, and I absolutely have used it for myself in the past, and it's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful oil. So something else to talk about with libido is that a lot of women, as they age, we start to, and it's hormonally that happens, but we start to get a vaginal dryness. So I just wanted to touch on that. We want to be using the adaptogens, which is going to help balance up the hormones that may be influencing that. But for whichever reason, it doesn't really matter. On a practical basis, if you're going to use some kind of lube, use a water-based one. So something like Silk's been made particularly for women. And it's based on the kiwi plant, and it's paraben and hormone free. I've had a lot of women that I've suggested that one too, and they've found was great. But I'm an aromatherapist. I love jojoba oil. Jojoba oil is the same consistency as the sebum, the natural oils in our skin. And it's an absolute neutral. There's no skin irritation possibility or anything like that. So jojoba oil, just applying that topically, just whether to the entrance or just inside the vaginal opening, is a useful oil to be able to just bring that bit of lubrication back. And the same with evening primrose oil, although I tend to recommend jojoba more for women in that place. The other thing is to think about increasing hydration, oil and water hydration in our diet, because we can literally get dry skin. So, and that's all skin, internal skin as well. Anywhere open to the air is called a mucous membrane. So eyes, ears, nose, mouth, bum, bits, all your bits actually are an opening to the air, and we want to make sure that they still are hydrated. So hydrated from the inside. So things like water is really essential. So 33 ml per kilo per day. Most people need about 3 liters of water a day, and which is just a glass an hour. Don't panic. It's a glass an hour. Increase your water, get it up to around that level. And also think about flaxseed oil. Flaxseed oil is an omega-3 essential fatty acid. It is excellent at moisturizing our body from the inside, particularly skin. So if you're going to get capsules, they'll usually be sold in like a 1,000 milligram capsule, and you'll take 3 twice a day. 3 twice a day, at least for about a month, and then you could back it off. Or if you're into using the loose oil, which, you know, my wife and I, we really like the loose oil just for so many health benefits. You know, I've done podcasts on, you know, preventing strokes and all those kind of things, and that's all flaxseed oil. So we have about a dessert spoon a day in our nutrition shake, our protein shake that we have every morning. Again, just for general overall health, but another added benefit. So, you know, the healthy life hacks that I want to leave you with today is basically that low libido is a really largely unspoken about topic that I think should be really talked about. It really should. It can be, it is a crazy common, I don't want to say ailment, but an imbalance in our bodies. And there's no reason, even as women, like, you know, I'm 60 years old. Trust me, I'm a little hornbag. I really enjoy life. But we want to be able to come from a place of prevention and not wait to get to that place where our body is too stressed and tired to want to have sex. So if you are doing all right at the moment, I really encourage you to come from a place of prevention. And if you are there, I've given you a bunch of tips. You can go to the show notes, www.healthylifehacks.com.au, and you can check out the ones that I've put there. Have a look. So if it's not an issue for you at the moment, think about coming from a place of prevention. And if it is an issue for you at the moment, try some of these tips and let's get you juicy for life again.